What's up, everyone? This is gonna be weird. Oh, flipping me around. Uh, I got in my car to leave, and I was driving, and then all of a sudden, I heard a crash in my car, like right next to me, and I'm like, "What is going on?" And the arm, which that it's sitting on, keeps wanting to fall off, like it does not want to stay. And it's pretty sad because I did, well, I mean, I didn't spend a lot on it. It was like $3, but it was supposed to stick really, really well and not leave any residue. And I had to move it from the other vehicle to this one because I don't want to go and spend more money because I'm a cheapo. But yeah, it does not want to stay. And it seems like every other day or every 2 or 3 days, it wants to just fall off. It doesn't want to stick. So, but I want to be able to get an actual permanent arm that I could just attach and move and enclose. I don't know. I'm kind of like a tripod type thing where you can, like, you know, pull it out and then it has little notches and then it clicks so it stays. And then be able to set it like right here, and then I could just close it up. That would be awesome. I was thinking about having an attachment, because I've seen them in vans for a laptop, but I'm like, it seemed like I'd have to leave my car on all the time, and then the laptop, I'd have to worry about it overheating. Then I'd have to buy a fan for it, because laptops still don't, like, you know, they like to overheat. Unless you want to spend a lot of money on it. I haven't done that in a while. There was one year, I think it was like 4 years ago, something like that. 5 years ago? Anyways, I bought a laptop, a gaming laptop. I was like so excited for it, and I was like, oh. But then I sold it because I just wasn't using it anymore, so there's no needing for me to have it, and I needed money. So, you know how that goes. Kind of sucks, but I sold it. Actually, it was, while I was working here, I believe. No, wasn't one. No, I just met someone here, and sold it. I sold it for like $200 less than I bought it for, but that's okay. I love gaming, but it does take a lot of a lot of patience to sit there and tune everything else out. And I have it. I just don't like doing it. I used to like being able to just sit there and do it, and then now it's just like I'll do it on like small spurts, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes or whatever it is. Then I'll get off, or I'll get bored, or I literally will get tired just sitting there because I'm just not interested. But that's okay. I think the thing for me is trying to keep myself on task on other things that I know that will be more productive for me to learn. It doesn't always work out like that. Sometimes I'm listening to music on one hand, and then I'll hear something I've never heard before. I don't want to go research that person because I never heard of them. Or I get sidetracked pretty easily with kids wanting to do stuff, asking questions. So I got a lot of things thrown at me, and not saying I can't do it. I do it. Sometimes it is to the detriment of the kids wanting the more attention than they get when that happens. But they know. My kids know how I pretty much operate my day-to-day. The only thing that they don't remember all the time is, what day it is and if I go to work that day. Sometimes it doesn't register. But now that they're back in school, which was today, I'm pretty happy. I'm not pretty happy that they're not going to be there, but I'm pretty happy that I'm getting more sleep Today I got a little bit more sleep. I just woke up early because I was kind of, I don't know, I guess it felt like I was anticipating the kids would already be home by then. And it wasn't even, I think it was like 3 o'clock. So I was like, wow, that was pretty weird. So, but I didn't lay down. I got about 5 hours of sleep. I think for me, going through my change, I guess you want to say transformation or whatever, it's always up and down all the time. I never know what the next day is going to bring me, because my body kind of dictates what happens, and I try to do as much as I can, without hurting myself, straining myself, hopefully. It doesn't always work out, but stuff happens. But since it does go up and down like that all the time, the only thing that I can anticipate is what I can control, which is the stretching and the exercising, going to work, making sure I get adequate sleep, stretching while I'm laying down or not doing anything. Try not to have as much wasted time sitting at a computer doing nothing, just randomly just staring off into nothing. That happens. It happens. I know. I am not ashamed at all to ever admit that laziness has not always been the only thing that really stops me from doing the things that I love to do or need to do, and that's for me to accomplish the goals that I want to accomplish. And I know it's me, so I know the only thing that stands in my way of success and anything else, you guys won't know this. If it's family, if it's friends, if it's anyone else that you know of me or know how I act on a daily basis, it's always up and down, it's always changing. But one thing that's always consistent with me is trying to be positive, because that's all I can do. So I can control some of those things. So it's easier to live and go through all the lessons that I go through in life, even though it is up and down all the time. So that's where the pain in whatever it is, even if it's not physical, the pain will kind of even out everything else, because you need that in life. I think you need pain. I think you need stimulus. You need other things that brings you back to reality, and then you're able to cope with everything else. But that's just me. I'm not an expert. I just know I've only lived 38 years, and I haven't done anything to myself. I haven't wanted to do stuff like that. I know that for me, it is all about living and staying alive, and hopefully keeping everyone else that I know and love also alive and happy. It's always been that way. Always. So anyways, I'm gonna get going here. I'm gonna do some more stretches and then see how tonight goes. Wish me luck. Peace out.